forecast, certified most accurate by Weather Rate.
Well, good Saturday morning, mid-Michigan. We're starting to work in some nice sunshine across the area. Starting right now, we're just starting to see some of the clouds break apart. So not everybody has worked in the sunshine as of 9 a.m., but eventually we will see that take over for us. It is still quite chilly out there. It is, of course, always nice to have the sunshine, but it's still a bit on the cool side with temperatures sitting currently right now around 15, 14 degrees for a lot of the area. North of the bay, we're still talking about 10 degrees or less out there. Of course, adding in some of that wind, and that's when those wind chills are getting quite cold for us even through this morning. And those gusts have been about 25 to 30-ish miles per hour, and we'll kind of continue to see that as we head through the afternoon. Eventually, though, that will calm down a little bit going into the evening hours, allowing those wind chills to let up a little bit. So we do continue with those single-digit wind chills going into about mid-afternoon. Eventually, we'll see ourselves rise into the teens and then 20s as we head into the evening hours. And we have had a few flurries moving through earlier this morning out there in your first alert pinpoint Doppler live from MBS. You can start to see a few of those moving through the very eastern edges of the thumb here and now over Lake Huron as well. So we should be mostly dry going through the rest of your day. And we're also, again, working in that sunshine. You can see where the cloud cover is starting to peel away as we get into the Tri-Cities and just along and west of the bay there, like we were looking at Mount Pleasant just a few moments ago with nice blue skies. Eventually, the rest of mid-Michigan will start to see that, and we've got more of that clearing back off to the west and southwest, but eventually we're going to be watching the cloud cover there off to our northwest move in as we get into the evening hours. So it's not going to be a totally sunny day all day, that we will be able to work in a decent amount going forward here. You can see it on the hour by hour going into around midday, and eventually by mid-afternoon we do start to see the clouds gradually working their way back in, taking back over as we head into the evening hours. And we will have temperatures back into the upper 20s and low 30s, though, so a bit of the warmer air than what we've been used to, especially yesterday, only getting into the low teens for those high temperatures. But going into Sunday, we actually look to be much warmer, getting back a bit in the mid-30s, even as early as your early Sunday morning, starting out in those mid-30s for us, so we don't really fall too cold as we get into the overnight hours. Tomorrow, though, we do have a small chance of working in some isolated flurries or sprinkles as we go into the afternoon, evening. I'm not really enthused with this chance. I do think that it's possible that we get a few drops of rain or maybe a few flurries falling or a mix of both, but I don't expect any issues from this, no accumulations, and it's more likely than not that many folks, especially south of the bay, end up staying totally dry from this moving through. But those nice warmer temperatures, of course, will be nice to have out there. Going into Monday morning, we look to be mostly dry out there, and then eventually going through the 7-day forecast, we continue to add some more warmth as we go towards Tuesday and Wednesday back into the 40s. We also have chances for both rain and some sunshine. Of course, we've got the sun out there today, and then going into Monday, we'll have more of that sunshine into the late morning hours and early afternoon once again before clouds move back in during the evening. And then Wednesday, we've got another chance for partly to mostly sunny skies out there. Tuesday and Thursday, and a little bit on Friday as well, our best chances for some rain showers to be moving through, but temperatures back into the low 40s will be feeling very nice after the cold that we had this past week.
Stay with WNEM TV5 on air, on the go, and online for more news and weather updates.